In a time long after the original tale of Icarus, the earth beneath has changed, but the sky remains ever vast and alluring. The Greeks had moved on, and the tale of the boy who flew too close to the sun became folklore, a cautionary tale lost to the echoes of myth. But in a small, secretive village hidden amongst the cliffs, descendants of the very same Icarus still dwelt. With wings handed down through generations, they had harnessed the skies to live above the clouds, eluding the gaze of history. Theodora was among the latest in this lineage of winged beings, her heart beating with youthful curiosity and rebellion. While others in the village revered the sun as a symbol of warning, Theodora saw it as an emblem of freedom. She spent her days perched on the cliff's edge, daydreaming of the world that lay beyond the skies. Her eyes were fixated on horizons yet to be discovered, and her spirit unyielding to the fears engraved in her people's hearts. Her father, Callias, remembered the story of Icarus deeply. It was a legend etched in the family's bones, a legacy of daring intertwined with tragedy. Callias often warned Theodora of the dangers of overconfidence and hubris. "We are custodians of the skies, not its masters," he would remind her. Despite his caution, Callias understood the allure of the open sky and the thrill of the unknown. He was not devoid of his own youthful follies. But Theodora was not one for heeding caution. One fateful morning, as the mists hung low and the air shimmered with promises unspoken, she made her decision. She unfurled her wings and took flight, soaring above the clouds. She aimed for heights greater than her ancestors had dared to dream. Her wings, constructed of feathers and lightweight alloys, glistened in the sunlight, an urban marvel against the backdrop of nature's vast canvas. The air was invigorating, filling her lungs with a sense of invincibility. For the first time, Theodora understood the legacy left to her, not as a warning, but as a challenge. Higher and higher she flew, her eyes glimmering. However, the sun's pull was as deceptive as it had been to Icarus. The temperature subtly increased, warming her feathers and turning the metal frame of her wings precariously brittle. Unbeknownst to her, the materials that made them strong also bore a vulnerability, one that was becoming alarmingly apparent. In her ascent, the skies began to retaliate. Her wings faltered, the components straining. Alarmed, she tried to descend, but the wings, now a lattice of failing joints and wilting feathers, betrayed her trust and buckled under the weight of her ambition. She plummeted, her heart racing as she fought against the chaos. Memories flashed in her mind: family, friends, the kind face of her father, all collided in a kaleidoscope of emotions as the earth rushed to meet her. Theodora landed in a meadow, cradled by tall grass and wildflowers. Her family found her, and though her body lay broken, her spirit yet flickered, nurtured by the legacy of those who dare to fly. In her final breaths, she whispered, "Tell them I saw the stars." And with that, the dreams of an entire lineage were reignited, not marred by fear but fueled by possibility. From that day, the villagers spoke of Theodora, not as one who succumbed to the sun's deceit, but as a herald of new beginnings. A reminder that while wings could falter, the spirit to fly could never be extinguished. And thus, amongst the cliffs, the legacy of Icarus lived on, embracing the courage to seek the stars while remembering the wisdom of restraint.